Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys,
kickoff.
get up. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Clemson's offense will start this game off. This rivalry can fly under the radar from time to time, but trust me, the Gamecocks and Tigers do not like each other.
No, and it doesn't fly under the radar to the people in South Carolina because there's always a debate of Clemson versus South Carolina and bragging rights fully on the line.
What's fun about this game is that someone gets to play spoiler. And in recent years, we've seen Clemson in the national championship picture late in the year. Regardless of what South Carolina's record is, they are trying to ruin Clemson's season.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. And Clemson's talent being far superior, dominated, cocky. They got to have an answer this time, Jesse. They were embarrassed a year ago.
South Carolina just has to start faster. You're not going to beat a team like Clemson with all of their athletes if you're sleepwalking out of the tunnel.
Looking for room, it's Gentry. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll give it to the back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Hard running there. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, the one you circled at the start of the year, you knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So South Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
And when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curve. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Clemson jumps to the line. They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. At the 20, he's got space. He's up to 107 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the run, it's Gentry. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to run for it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to blast their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on second and goal. Marches ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hit.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting it.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Coming after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. And the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, this guy's exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Clemson is quick to the line. Try to get it to the edge. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
These kind of QBs put a lot of pressure on defenses. You think about it. It's so easy to roll him out to the left, a little bootleg action. Does he run it? Does he throw it? I got to cover the pass. I can't just give up the deep ball, and then he chews up a bunch of yards really quickly. So hard on defenses.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gentry. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They try to get it outside on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's going to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Running back searching for a hole. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're going to ride this running back.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Gentry. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. At the 35, he's open. Nothing but green ahead.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
They'll try it again from the and goal. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
On the
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Tiger! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Slips away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry. Old school Clemson, great.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Looking for a crease. It's Gentry. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clemson jumps to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run the toss. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delayed game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3. And he sacked a big 4th down to stop this.
Is 5.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. They've
Complete.
He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Clemson is quick to the line. Give to the running back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming, I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Clemson set up with another 1st down. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in the hurry up. They go to the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. On the move, it's Gentry.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence that this offense is going to make a play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. To the ground with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
Man, for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wyoming took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Laramie. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They've got them pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Sellers. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They're trying to get to it. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Here's the handoff. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Tigers are in the hurry up. They'll give it to him again. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Gentry. Touchdown, Clemson. They strike first in overtime.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, get. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Impressed with the level of execution here in the second drive of OT. 1 play, score a touchdown, and now it's decision time, David. Do you kick the extra point and keep this thing going, or do you go for 2 and try to win?
Yeah, and you're right. The response was amazing. I mean, you give up a touchdown, you have a tendency to get down on yourself. No. First play, great execution. Now, do I go for the win? Do I play this safe, or do I go try to take this moment right now and get the W?
Now first down here in the second overtime. That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Handoff from the gun, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Big spot here, opening possession of overtime, and they're left with a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Toss to the outside. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on 1st and goal in overtime. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Clemson jumps to the line. Trying to punch it in. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
Man, that's why I want the ball second in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run in the end zone, and end the football game.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.